Welcome back to First News on this Wednesday morning. I'm Nate Fluharty, and it's time for us to take a look at some of our midweek business headlines. Federal judge has refused to block the Federal Trade Commission's ban on non-compete clauses as lawsuits continue to play out nationwide, and break out the shot glasses because today is National Tequila Day. All right, where's my margarita? We need to get Maribel one. She joins us from the NASDAQ with these stories and more. Good morning, Maribel.
Drinks on you. Good morning, Nate. Hey, the Federal Trade Commission has scored a legal victory in its quest to end non-compete clauses. A Pennsylvania federal judge upheld the impending FTC's ban Tuesday. It's set to go into effect on September 4th while various lawsuits continue. Non-compete clauses prevent workers from changing jobs within a similar industry, and it affects about 20% of the U.S. labor force. Shortly after the FTC voted for the ban in April, several businesses sued to block it, claiming it would prevent them from protecting trade secrets and other sensitive company information. Home prices spiked to a new record high in June, but there are also some silver linings in the housing market. The National Association of Realtors says the average American existing home price is $427,000 based on its data going back to 1999. However, home listings last month also soared up over 23% according to the NAR, which means inventory is piling up. And new information from Zillow shows 1 in 4 sellers offered price cuts in June. Also, the average rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage is now at its lowest level since mid-March, and the Federal Reserve has signaled possible interest rate cuts in September and December. On Tuesday, all 3 major indices stepped back on gains made earlier in the week. The Dow dropped 57 points, Nasdaq lost 10, and the S&P 500 shed 8 points. Local stocks, the move included shares of Home Depot and Weyerhaeuser, which both lost around 1% at Tuesday's close. Among the Magnificent 7 big-name tech stocks, Google, parent Alphabet, fell 1.7% after its YouTube advertising revenue fell short of second quarter estimates, and Tesla shares declined more than 6% on weaker than expected earnings results, with a 7% year-over-year drop in auto revenue. Investors will be watching for more second quarter earnings reports from companies like AT&T and General Dynamics later this morning. Right now, looks like futures lower. Dow futures down 150, Nasdaq futures down about 190 points. General Motors shares fell 6% despite roaring past Wall Street expectations with its second quarter earnings Tuesday. The Detroit automaker raised several of its key financial targets for the remainder of the year, including boosting its projected total year revenue up another $500 million over previous reports. Still, GM closed at just over $46 a share Tuesday. That's worst daily decline since December of 2022. One Morgan Stanley analyst told CNBC that GM's large losses in electrical vehicles and production pause of its Cruise Origin autonomous model are factors keeping investors cautious. Okay, it's National Tequila Day. According to the folks at the National Day calendar, tequila dates back to the 16th century when Spanish conquistadors arrived in North America, introducing copper stills to the local population. People in the town of Tequila in the Mexican state of Jalisco later created a unique spirit using blue agave. The rest is history. To this day, Mexico protects the production of tequila and technically is only truly tequila if it's made in Jalisco in that region, although it's produced elsewhere. So grab a lime and some salt and enjoy your newfound tequila knowledge with a shot or a margarita later, responsibly, of course. Right, Brian?